The United Auburn Indian Community School Media Program is headed by documentary professional Jack Kohler, who guided students Nick Ortiz, Janessa Starkey, and Jacob Ward to work with the youth and staff of Wind Homeless Teen Center.
Reflection of the future, but I'm facing off the cold that make it impossible for me to achieve my goals. But I know with some help I can succeed. Put me in position to conquer my destiny. I came to the center with no hope for graduation, lacking on my credits because of living situations. It gave me a place of hope and civilization. One chance to share my gift with the nation. Crime rate was high, living do or die. Got my brother.
Hey, this is Brian, aka the Aviator.
Hi, I'm Jesse.
I like it. It's really nice here.
You know, you make mistakes, you learn from your mistakes. You know, and eventually it's time to get serious.
My program is called WIN. I grew up in a bad place. Both of my parents are drug addicts. I've lived with my dad for 14 years. He left me at a homeless shelter in a city I've never been in.
Our street outreach is very small to some degree, and yet many youth do find out about WIND, and they show up at our doors.
If you were to ask me my parents' name, I would prefer calling them by their drug of choice. I don't know my parents anymore.
WIND is a safe place.
After 14 years of abuse and neglect from my dad, I couldn't imagine living with a woman I didn't know.
We're providing something that is authentic and speaks to a huge need for youth in our community.
The main idea of the song that we're going to write together is how you can grow up in a rough environment, such as Del Paso Heights. I grew up in Oak Park, 12th Avenue. I grew up in a place a lot like this, but the point of the song is not where you grew up, and it's not how you grew up, it's what you do with what you grew up with.
People are drawn here, and they're drawn to WIND, drawn to the shelter, drawn to the center, drawn to the services.
I'm living here right now because I'm homeless. Shelters really helped me get food. Just really helped me out with things. I'm trying to be a boxer right now, and I want to be able to do it without them because obviously I need a place to live and food to eat if I want to do that.
Long-term goal of WIND is to help these kids from a place of being at risk or homeless just to a place where they are more successful than when they started.
We have donations, and usually I go through them.
How often do you get donations?
Probably like twice or more a day.
Fresh, not to go to church.
If I know anybody with like a certain pant size, then I'll like put them aside, like the hats and stuff. And there's like shoes and jerseys right there. And we have the clothes closet right there. And we usually put everything away, and whatever we don't use, we take them and we bag them up, and we call the thrift store and they'll come pick them up.
At WIND Youth Services, we have several different programs. We're a comprehensive youth services organization. We have street outreach for homeless youth who are street youth, as well as kids that might be couch surfing or just don't have a stable place to stay.
Are you running away from home, Jesse?
No.
The poverty, the challenges around education, the challenges around our economic system in terms of getting a job or having a career, all of these things, our youth are facing some tremendous uphill battles. So if we can help them to figure out how to alter those circumstances, at least to question, to develop skills of self-reflection, to develop skills that would give them the knowledge in order to make some changes, I think then we're really truly doing our job, and we are truly much more of a social change organization than merely a social service organization putting a temporary fix on a problem.
WIND Youth Center is a place where a lot of special things happen on a daily basis, and youth initially come to our center to seek out basic services, basic things that are needed to survive, food and clothing and a safe place to be. But I think one of the beautiful things about WIND is the things that we do in addition to that shelter, the food, be able to access some basic other, supplies. Our advocates are here to be able to connect with the youth to meet like some of their other needs.
A lot of these kids just need a little help to get back on their feet, and then they're off with their life.
The center let me know that I can make something out of my life. They see that I'm a good person under my rough exterior. My hopes to be successful in the future are so high. With the help of WIN, nothing can bring them down. I never really had a family, and coming to WIN showed me what family is. I greatly appreciate everything that all staff has done for me. WIN has given me my hope for the future, and now I'm looking forward to it.
I'm proud of the staff that we have and the work that we do here, and the nature of the work that we do here that truly does make a difference. If anyone would like to give to WIND, you can go to our website, and that's www.windyouth.org.
I want the message to get out there that there are a lot of homeless youth out there, but hopes and dreams still can be achieved regardless of what your situation is. That's pretty much like the truth of what a teen goes through. If they're trying to get help, then you have to go through certain situations. And the shelter and like the day center and everything, that's what the teen goes through in order to get help. And it's hard to do it on your own, so WIND is a perfect place to get that little heads up and like a little stepping stone. So I want to thank you guys.
I'm Ellen Bell, and I'm the Executive Director of WIND, and we're just so happy for this partnership. We've been through a long process with Jack and the youth from Auburn, and we're very thankful for the work that they did on our behalf, and for this partnership was very key in providing us with a video that we can use in numerous ways, and very, very well done.
Our last premiere production